Good morning. It is Monday. We have half an avocado, 3 stems of kale, a little bit of cabbage, and a little bit of celery in here. 2 strips of bacon as well. I used olive oil and lemon juice to season. And then we have 2 hard-boiled eggs, and I've just been soaking them in some soy sauce just for flavor. So that's what we're going to have for breakfast. That, coffee, and water. So we'll get back to you at lunch. Okay, so it's lunchtime. It is now 2 o'clock, so I haven't eaten since 7 a.m. We decided to try something new. We got bok choy, and we just basically took our Brussels sprout recipe and did it on bok choy. So we cooked something in the pan, we let the pan hot, and then we put a little bit of soy sauce, olive oil, and cracked pepper on these, and just cooked them until we got them the color that we wanted. So you can see even the outside. Like I said, we're not very fancy, so we don't present, but you can kind of see what it is, and we just want to get some veggies. And then this is for Yoshi and me. I'm going to have 2 eggs and 1 piece of sausage. She's going to have 1 and 1. And then I'll also have my leftover avocado from breakfast. You can see it in there. The only thing I did have was one of these in between. It's a kombucha, and I got the multigreen. I really don't know if this is real, how it works or whatever, but the stuff that was in it are good. And after the weekend, I went to Vegas, and then yesterday I had some good cheap food, and so I just wanted to kind of clean out a little bit. So I waited while I was hungry, pounded one of those, and now I'm just going to eat a little bit of the stuff that I hold on to and try and eat a lot of veggies, and I'll probably have a little small snack again around 4:30 because I'm going to go in and work out at 3:30. So that's it for now, and we'll get back when we're preparing dinner. Peace. Okay, so we're about to prepare dinner. We're going to do another slow cooker night, and so I just want to show you, we're kind of doing like a slow cooker beef stew. But we're basically just taking random stuff that we want to eat and putting it in there. So we have about 2 pounds of beef. This is not grass-fed or anything. We're just doing our thing. I have an organic sweet potato or yam. We're going to put that in there. We're going to put in probably the rest of this celery. Garlic. We have some diced tomatoes to give it some flavor. Olives. We'll probably, you want to do 2 cans? We're not sure on that. We'll at least do 1. Then we're going to put a whole onion and 3 carrots in there. And that's really it. We're going to have some beef broth that we're going to use as just the broth. We're just going to put it in there, and then olive oil probably, soy sauce to taste, but not much besides that. Again, just pepper. So the usual flavorings, and that'll be it. So we'll get back to you. I may not be able to show it to you because I got to run some errands. She's going to be cooking it, but I'll at least show you what the finished product looks like tonight. So. Peace out. Okay, so we started with just adding some olive oil to the slow cooker. Now this is red wine and soy sauce marinade. I think it was about 30 minutes in the beef, and we added some garlic to it as well. Right, so we're just going to put that in first. Almost always put that at the bottom. I guess you could do it differently. Our problem is we only really look up recipes when it's time to figure something new out. The wine smells good though. So cool, we're going to drop some of the carrots in there. We had 3 carrots. It's going down right now. Next is onion. Once again, we like onion near the meat because we like that flavor. And we also wanted the carrots to be a little soft, so we want those underwater. Now with the celery, we kind of want it a little bit crispier. So we're going to keep that near the top. And now that I think about it, we probably should have put sweet potato near the bottom because it takes a long time to get soft in the slow cooker. So we may have blown it on that, but that's okay. It still does the trick. So we're just going to put that all up in. That's a whole sweet potato for you. Alright. Now we're going to add the tomato, just diced. Put that stuff up in. Looking good. And we have beef broth for this, okay? So I'm going to fill that can up with some beef broth. This is leftover from the last beef stew adventure we had. This is the first time we're even trying this kind of a recipe. They're all really similar, obviously. If you've watched every video to this point, you realize that we use about the same tactics for every meal, which for us makes it easy, keeps it simple. Cool. Like I said, we're trying to do a stewy thing, so we added more water. Typically, we don't do that. What's next, babe? Olives. We're going to add a can of black olives. Already drained. And what's next? A little soy sauce to taste. So we're getting to that point where we put everything in. I do it a lot where we really don't try to season it too much because I like the way food tastes on its own. And, you know, we'll try new things. She likes to do the wine a lot. I always forget about it, and most of the time I just want to drink it. So, works out. And then we're just going to top it with some pepper. And then if we don't like the way it tastes, what we'll do is we'll just re-season it at the end. So it's not really a big deal for us. I mean, just like with any soup you get, you know, we're going to put it in the bowl. If we want a little bit more salt, we'll put a little salt in there. If we want a little bit more pepper, we'll put a little pepper in there. But we're trying not to get too crazy on how much of this or how much of that, because, you know, all those little things, especially sauces, all that adds up over time. And for us, like, we're actually trying to eliminate any extras. We want what we can get in there and everything else. So I got cut off on the last video. No big deal. I just want to say we just want to eliminate all the crap, anything that might be in there that we don't anticipate, you know, like cornstarches or corn sugars and marinades and sauces and things like that, so we can control what goes in. So that's it. We'll get back to you probably tonight after a rehearsal or after the box, so you can see what it looks like done. All right, just got home, 9:39. I have eaten one apple and some peanut butter, not too much, and then a BCAA, branched chain amino acid, right after the workout. So I know it's a little dark in here, so I'm like starving, so I'm trying to get to this. I just want to kind of show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. All right, so we got some big chunks of onion in there, and I'm just going to scoop it out, man, and get as much in there as I can. All right, this is really tough, so I'm going to bring back. Okay, back. Pooh Bear thinks that she's going to get to eat some stew, but that's not going to happen. As you remember, I was trying to make this like a stewy kind of thing. All right, so I just put a little bit of broth back in there. I don't want to drink too much broth, honestly, just personally. So I'm not gonna, but that's it. Big chunks of beef, lots of onions. It was really easy to get some of that veggie out. So I'm actually gonna taste it, let you guys know what it tastes like without any love. Actually, it's pretty good. It tastes a lot like vegetables, so I could definitely go for some pepper on this thing. I guess, you know, if you like it a little bit saltier, you could add a little bit of salt, but for me, I'm just going to add some pepper and go with it. So, super easy meal. As you can tell, I've only been in the house for less than 5 minutes, so I'm about to eat. So, prep time, God, what was it, like, we chopped stuff for like 20 minutes. It was super easy. So, I guess I will catch you tomorrow, and I'll try and get those other videos up too. Later. So, real quick update. The stew was really good. The broth was great. The beef was good, but I just want to let you guys know, I think I had it in there for about 6 hours or so. And some of the veggies hadn't really kind of cooked down enough. It was tasty, but like the sweet potatoes were still a little crunchy. So just a heads up, if you're going to throw it in there like that, I'd say at least 7-8 hours, and just kind of keep checking those veggies that take a little bit longer to get soft. So just kind of a heads up, didn't want anybody to run any problem. All right.